Cyril Briggs, born in 1888 on the island of Nevis in the British West Indies, emerged as one of the most influential Black radical thinkers and activists in early 20th century America. Of mixed African and European descent, Briggs migrated to the United States in 1905, settling in New York City during a time of rising racial tensions, anti-Black violence, and intensified labor struggles. Initially working as a journalist, Briggs quickly developed a reputation for incisive critiques of white supremacy, capitalism, and imperialism. In 1917, Briggs founded The Crusader, a newspaper that soon became the voice of a new political organization, the African Blood Brotherhood for African Liberation and Redemption, ABB. This clandestine group blended Black nationalism with Marxist theory, advocating for racial justice, armed self-defense, and the end of colonial domination. The ABB rejected the accommodationist strategies of mainstream Black leaders and instead called for unity among African-descended people worldwide. Under Briggs' leadership, the Brotherhood offered a vision that fused anti-racist struggle with class consciousness, arguing that Black liberation was inseparable from the global fight against capitalism and imperialism. Briggs' ideology brought him into conversation, and sometimes conflict, with major figures and movements of his time, including Marcus Garvey's Universal Negro Improvement Association, UNIA. Though both men shared a vision of Pan-Africanism, Briggs critiqued Garvey's capitalism and authoritarian tendencies, advocating instead for a socialist future. By the early 1920s, Briggs had joined the Communist Party USA, becoming one of its few Black intellectual leaders. He pushed the party to take Black oppression more seriously and played a key role in formulating what would later become the Black Belt Nation thesis, the idea that African Americans in the U.S. South constituted a distinct oppressed nation with the right to self-determination. Although he was later marginalized by the party and faded from public view in the mid-20th century, Briggs's legacy endures. His work laid critical foundations for later Black radical movements, from the Civil Rights era to the Black Power movement and beyond. Through journalism, political organizing, and theoretical innovation, Cyril Briggs helped shape a revolutionary tradition that viewed racial and economic justice as inseparably linked, an idea that continues to inform struggles for liberation today. He died in 1966, leaving behind a body of thought far ahead of its time.